Okay, hold on. Let me see my stream's on. Yeah, my stream's on. Okay, so yeah, Mr. I have some business talk. What kind of business? Are we still teaming? Like, are we still teaming? Because you said we could like team or something like that.
Um, yeah, kind of. Yeah.
So I won't betray you, by the way. And if I do team with you, I just want to let you know I'm putting my life at danger because if I team with you, that means I have to go to war with you, and Axel's gonna want to have to go to war with you. And I really don't want
You
war.
don't have to if you don't want to.
Well, that's nice of you. Yeah,
You
what's up,
can you
Fortune?
can say that you're not teaming with me, but
Okay,
you can
by
just
the way,
keep
Mr.
that
B,
hidden.
Fortune's watching
Oh,
stream. But
part of the
go,
sea, water breathing.
yeah, yeah, exactly. You got the chest? Perfect.
Oh wait, take this armor here.
Am I allowed to watch stream? Let me see. Mr. B, Fortune's chill. Is he allowed to watch stream? I don't. He's not against us.
Is he gonna like leak any?
No. Yeah, Fortune. We'll let you watch stream, but you not. You can't tell any of our stuff we're gonna talk about to like Axel, okay? Because like
Come
we
take this armor.
like don't tell people like don't leak anything, please. Thank you
Oh
so much,
no.
Mr. B. If you don't tell anyone about the things, yeah, you can watch stream because we don't want anything to get leaked. Because me and Mr. B are teaming. And yes,
Why'd you?
yes, Fortune. I don't know what you're gonna. Yeah, I won't tell. I'll keep it niche. Okay, thank you, Fortune. And yes,
Okay,
Fortune,
wait.
it is official. I'm not going to the United Fortunes. I don't know
Oh, that was close.
what happened, Mr. B.
I jumped down into the water.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so Mr. Fortune, I don't know if you ended the United Fortunes or not, but if the United Fortunes are still here, we won't attack you guys. But I'm not going back to United Fortunes because after what happens in one of the wars, I just feel like I just don't feel like I can trust United Fortunes anymore again. Because I think I've thought about this like a long time. Ever since what happened in that one Wolf Fortune, I've been thinking about if I should go to United Fortunes again. But then Mr. B gave me an offer to like team with them, and I said yes because I think that if I just went back to United Fortunes, nothing would change. I think it would be just bad for me because if because I just think that what happens destroyed my trust, and if I went back to it, like I feel like my trust could get destroyed again. Because like with all due respect, I think you're a good
Wait,
person.
so if Axel went to war with me, would Siegel help?
I don't know. I had to talk to him about it. I said to Siegel, you would protect me, right? He said yes, but hopefully, I don't know if it would. Siegel has a good relationship when it comes to Axel. Please don't die, Mr. B.
I won't.
Goodness. Okay, I just don't want. Yeah, I'll go just in case the mobs try and knock it off. Like I was saying to you, Fortune, I'm sorry, but like I can't go back to United Fortunes because of what happens. I understand UF is under a rebuild. Yeah, I there might be a day where I change my mind, but I won't change my mind as long as I stay team with Mr. B. And I promise you, Mr. B, I'm not gonna betray you. Okay, so like there's like I just don't want to betray Mr. B because he's been nothing but nice to me, and there's just no way I'm gonna betray him. And I also think that, like, with all respect, Fortune, that even though I feel like you're a good person right now, it's just that I don't know. I feel like if I just rejoined, nothing would change. You know what I mean? Fortune, like this could happen again, and the fact that this could happen again is just what scares me. If we can just make like a truce, let's not involve each other's business for our teams and stuff. Yeah, yeah, I agree, Fortune. I want a truce. Here's what we'll say, Fortune. Unless Mr. B doesn't really agree with this, we are not going to team with you. Okay, like we are not part of the UF, but we'll be allies with you. But that does not mean we will help you in every war, but we will protect you ish if we need to. Like, well, we will look at your war situation and we'd be like, should we get involved? If we say no, we won't. Because like there might be wars with United Fortunes where we don't want to get involved because we don't see a point in doing it. So I think we'll be allies with you, but we'll be independent allies if that makes sense. Like if you enroll, that doesn't mean we'll protect you. We will look at it and say, should we help him? Because if you United Fortunes, when I was in there, it was supposed to be strong Fortune. So you're gonna have to still handle your woes by yourself, unless we're like, okay, let's just help them for some reason. Like if we think we should help you, we will. But United Fortunes are supposed to be a strong nation, so you have to have you have to back yourself up if you can. Can't always get you out of situations. So, Mr. B, since we're still teaming, you want to have like a team name? Like we should maybe think of maybe not now. I'd have to private out stream if we make a base. Because I don't want Fortune to like even though I trust Fortune, I still don't want to know our base code if we have a base because it could be used against us one day.
Wait, can I TP to you if you die?
Well, no, because it's TP still not allowed. I just TP'd once because no one was really on it, and it didn't like I could have got to you so easily. I just didn't feel like it. I could actually get sued for that. It depends. See, we'll see if I get sued. Yeah, I might get sued. It'll probably be a court case against me.
Ask Fortune if he saw the Steelers win.
Ask him what?
If he saw the Steelers win.
Oh yeah, Fortune, did you see the Steelers won? I think I saw that. Okay, Fortune just said nation means plural. I am done. You can leave the UF if you want, but one loss doesn't once. Hold on, Fortune, I'll read what you say. Just give me a minute. Let me go on my YouTube stream. Patriots and Ravens.
Actually, I do.
Yep, lucky ass Steelers victories, he said. Okay, nations means plural. I am done. Wait, I am alone. You can leave the UF all you want, but one loss doesn't define what a country is. Fortune, first of all, Fortune, can you tell me what tone you meant when you said that? Was that like an aggressive tone, passive aggressive, or just like a normal tone? Because I can't, like, it kind of, to me, it sounded like the tone was a little bit, aggressive-ish. It's just like, you can leave or whatever, but like, I could be wrong because I'm not really good when it comes to tones. But, Fortune, like I said, I'm not saying United Fortunes is weak. I'm just saying that No, I'm just saying it as a number. Okay, okay. I just wanted to know the tone. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I didn't say United Fortunes is weak. I said we will probably ally you. It's still up to Mr. B because Mr. B is the leader of this team. But we will probably be allies with you, not team, because I'm not gonna be in the United Fortunes again. But ally, and I'm just saying that even if you go to war, like, since we're allies, even though if you go to war, that does not mean we will go to war and help you because I think you should be strong, and I'm not saying you're all weak, but you all part of the United Fortunes. And when I was in the United Fortunes, I think United Fortunes was supposed to be strong and stuff like that. It was all about strength, like America. So like, okay, and if you guys go to war, doesn't mean you will get my help. Agreed. We can agree on that, Fortune. But I think it's better if we do this way because I feel like if we just backed you up then like in whatever way you go to, if we just always back you up, it won't help you grow because you would have to rely on us each time. And I'm not saying that will happen. I'm just saying like it's probably better if we did it this way because me and Mr. B don't want to go to every world that we don't need to. UF was always strong and one loss. Hey, folks! Again, I never say it was weak. I think you're under the impression that I'm calling it weak. That would I say is weak. US was always strong and one loss just made everyone hop off the wagon. Okay, well, you kind of white-ish. I did kind of hop off the wagon a bit when we lost, but I don't think United Fortunes is necessarily
Can you
weak.
set a
I
daytime?
I can't. It's we still in the no day thing.
Alright.
So, Fortune, what I think though is I didn't just leave because we lost. I mean that's part of it because I like the undefeated, but that's part of it. But I feel like the main reason, like that's like 30% of it. 70%. This is my main reason why I left Fortune. I don't know if you know this, but I just felt betrayed because I felt like I didn't have a say in the contracts thing. Like at the very end of the wall, you don't understand Fortune how deeply that kind of affected me. Can you tell Mr. B that wasn't offensive pass interference at the what? Okay, hold on. Function says, Mr. B, that was a offensive pass interference at the end of the day, at the end of the game, of the Steelers game, I
I
assume.
know it was. I know it was.
Mr. B said he knows it was. So Mr. B, I mean, I'm a
Wait,
C.
did he say wasn't or was?
He said that wasn't.
Oh no, it was. Yes, it was. He literally shoved Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, Fortune. He says actually, yeah, no. I guess it wasn't. Yeah, Mr. B, he meant wasn't. He said Fortune says it. Mr. B said it was. Yeah, but Mr. B, I mean, Fortune, why the main reason why I left United Fortunes is I felt betrayed, and I don't think you still haven't really apologized to it all this time, Mr. Fortune. That you don't understand how deeply that affected me when you betrayed me. Okay, I was all on my own, Mr. Fortune. And I still know you still haven't apologized to me to this day, and it still affects me because Mr. B, the team was supposed to be united, and it felt like you was pulling all the strings. And yes, I get it. You allowed to pull all the strings because you are the leader of the country at the end of the day. But I liked how I had a say on what we would do. It just made the team feel more stronger that we got a say. We all had to agree, and I said, let's not do it. And at the end of the day, when I left, because you kind of betrayed Mr. B at the end, because you considered the deal of Mr. B would get hunted out, and I told you in the VC I didn't agree with that. I didn't like that, and I said exactly what I said I was. Like I said, I'm not gonna hide this from Mr. B, and I'm gonna tell him everything because I think that it's weak. It's weak in my opinion. It's like a weakness of United Fortune that you you kind of did, Fortune. You kind of did betray me and if you didn't betray me, you betrayed Mr. B. You and I Fortunes betrayed me after one war loss. That is not true,
Wait,
Fortune.
Is Judah perm banned?
Wait, who joins? Hold on. I need to see who joins. Oh, it's Fortune. Fortune, you can unmute your mic.
Hello.
Hello, Fortune. I want to talk to you.
Hello.
Yep. Hello. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Wait, is
Yes.
Judah perm banned?
Yes. So,
Reasons I
and
made the decision. Reasons I made the decision.
Wait, can we go in
Whatever day that
Judah's shop then?
was because
no,
I
Axo owns
thought
it.
that Mr. B wasn't going to play the SMP again. He said he wasn't going to play the SMP again. So I thought I can get a scam deal by scamming Axo into saying he can hunt down Mr. B even though he was never playing the SMP again. He never, he got off, so he quit. And then I was going to have him not fight UF anymore because we were severely outnumbered. It was only us two. We had no war. We had no loot. We had no stuff to win the war. So we needed a negotiation. So I negotiated that we wouldn't lose the war, but Axolotl gets a book. And this decision, I think, was yeah, I can definitely see, but it shouldn't directly affect. It shouldn't correlate to my decision making. That was one decision. That shouldn't reflect off what my character is. I've made many decisions before. I was president of Spawn 5 times, I think, and in my season 11 term, I had an approval rating of over 90%. So clearly, I definitely can make decisions. It's just one decision cannot reflect who a leader
Yeah,
is.
Fortune.
Everyone has made bad decisions, especially in a war where we were severely outnumbered. TK, I know you.
Mm-hmm.
If we were to have lost that war and we had no loot, that would have been a bigger loss than putting the white flag and say, okay, we need to take a step back, start the rebuild here.
No,
okay?
no.
That is much different than losing and having no loot and we got completely dismantled. TK, when you faced Axo, you lost in under 1 minute. So like it clearly reflects
Yeah,
that
gotta lose.
you have not at all. It wasn't.
No, but
So
Fortune,
we needed a UF rebuild. And the people of UF said, okay, well, we're not going to be a part of it because we're not the strongest nation anymore. Nations lose all the time. America has lost. That is why they are the best, because they have lost wars and they have replanted themselves. They rebounded after their loss. So, look, you can say that I like betrayed you or anything, but at the end of the day, one decision will not and will never define a leader. And yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, but Fortune, can I respond now? Because that was long. Fortune, I think a
Yeah,
lot of your
you can respond,
statements.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, a lot of your statements was not true, in my opinion. I left. No, about the Mr. B thing, real quick. Mr. B did not quit. Okay, Mr. B never quitted until you thought about the decision. So you said, "Well, I was gonna do a scam day because Mr. B quit." He quit already. That's not true. Mr. B was still in. Like, yes, he was demotivated. He was heavily demotivated. And sure, he might have said, "I might quit," but he never did until you made. Now, you didn't make the decision, but until I told him that you heavily thought about the deal, that's when he's like, "Okay, yeah, I quit. I'm done with United Football." And I get why he did that because he kind of got betrayed. Like, I think Mr. B got more betrayed than me, in my opinion, because he literally, like, he was a United Fortunes member. That's what makes me feel betrayed. And it's not me feeling betrayed. That's what made Mr. B feel betrayed because he was part of the United Fortunes, and we thought about harming our own citizen fortunes. Like, that's pretty bad. Like, that's why I kind of left. That's like my main reason why I left. Actually, it's because we was gonna harm Mr. B, and then you also gave us no say on this. Like, you haven't thought about the deal, and I just felt like yeah, one decision doesn't, say your whole leadership, yes. But I think United Fortunes will, I don't know. I think it's not, my main reason isn't that we lost. It's just that we wasn't, in that role, whether you admit it or not, we were weak. We were weak. And that's why you want to rebuild. Because you know we were weak. And we're not weak as, like, we are not powerful. We were weak as communication. Communicating was our weakness. Like, you literally could have you thought about betraying Mr. B, and we couldn't communicate well. Like, it was bad. It was bad whether you want to admit it or not. And I'm almost done. I just felt betrayed because it's just like we're just gonna betray Nate. I mean, not Nate, Mr. B, and I just felt like we had nothing we could like do. Like, like, I had no say really. I felt like I had no say. Like, I feel like you heavily considered, like, sure, I guess I had some. So I guess you didn't fully tell me you didn't fully accept the deal, but like, you're really considering it. And I think I think you almost said yes or something. But like, we VC'd last minute for some reason. I don't know. I just felt like I felt betrayed, and if I didn't feel betrayed, Mr. B definitely felt betrayed, and that's why we left. I left United Fortunes because of Mr. B getting betrayed. And I guess you can say he technically didn't, because technically the deal didn't go through, and technically he white. But it's more what betrayed us the most isn't that the deal didn't, the deal. Yeah, actually that affected us. What betrayed us the most is the fact that you considered the deal of killing, like, letting Mr. B die. He was a United Fortunes member. We don't kill. We don't let United Fortunes members die. Anyways, you can go now. That's basically my point.
Okay, so when this is, I think, about a United Fortunes values. So in the United Fortunes, we did promise protection to all citizens.
Yes.
However, you advocated for United Fortunes to be one of the strongest nations.
Yes.
So if I were to have protected Mr. B and keep it, then United Fortunes would have lost badly because we were severely outnumbered, and we had really no chance. So we were going to go down anyways. I felt like going down like this showed that United Fortunes could have been at least not as bad of a loss as if we got blown out of the park and we had no loot and like that. So
No.
I said, might as well that we decided our own fate. We at least took the loss instead of embarrassing ourselves.
No, I don't care about
like, and I
embarrassing.
get it, right? That you really wanted. I get it, all right. But I think it's just a matter of values. United Fortunes to get to the top, TK. I understand. I can see where you're going, but I feel like that this decision by me was for the greater good of the S&P's sake, and that was one of the most deadly S&P war in the modern history. And the fact that United Fortunes even in the first place was in that situation should have never happened. This was a totally unexpected ending. This is a disappointing ending. We thought that we can win this war, but unfortunately, due to bad bad preparation and decision making, we did and ultimately lose this war.
Yeah, I know.
And I think that it makes now people now are pushing the narrative that United Fortunes is this losing nation. It's not. It's not a losing nation. We've won. Pretty sure we've been in 5 wars and we've won 5 and we lost 1. Nations are bound to lose.
I get that.
And any nation that thinks that they are the best, any nation that
I think we're the best.
America builds its nation. They're not. Sometimes they show that they're the most powerful, not by stating it, but by showing that they can beat others in wars by their military and other things. In United Fortunes, we can say our country is the best, but it's really a matter of how well you do in the war.
Fortune.
And
I think I know what you're
at
saying.
the end of the day, yeah.
I get what you're saying, but I just want to talk about because that was that was long. I just think that I get what you're saying, Nate. Is but I just feel like it's one of your claims. It's just we would have lost. We would have lost anyways. Why we should have just not embarrassed ourselves. I think I'd rather embarrass ourselves than us betraying a United Fortunes member. Okay, and also even if you thought that, you didn't even go through with Mr. B about this, and actually even if you did, you still thought about putting him in danger. It's just Nate. I mean, not Nate. Fortune. The problem isn't about being I would rather embarrass ourselves than us. The United Fortunes went down not because we lost the war, and you can say that, and I guess some, I guess I did, I guess you can kind of say that because I do think I was upset that we lost the war, and I didn't want to lose the war, so I don't know if I would have left if we lost the war, but that I will say if I left or not, if in a hypothetical universe, if we lost the war and we didn't give up, Mr. B, if I would left or not, I don't know, and we would never know because that didn't happen. But I can say with certainty that I would have rather lost the war in a fight than us losing a war in I guess a deal that would hold a United Fortunes member, and I think that's the only reason why Mr. B lost. I meant Mr. B left. Mr. B probably wouldn't leave the United Fortunes if he lost the war. He only left United Fortunes when he was in danger by us, by you. And that's why I got really upset with you, with you, Fortune. And when after that, when we both left, you could hear it in my voice. I was very disappointed, angry, and upset with you that you did this. And because of your actions, I went in my Evolk. And I guess I don't know if I should say that because it was still my choice. So give you all my Evolk. So I don't know if that's realistic to say to that, but I feel the scenario of you doing that, it just made it worse. You know what I mean? I feel like if we did not, I feel like if we lost the war in a fight instead of you giving up Mr. B, I would have not gone on an Evolk, okay? And even if, let's say in a hypothetical universe, I get mad about how we lost and I leave United Fortunes, I wouldn't leave United Fortunes and start hunting you down. I'll leave United Fortunes, go independent, and I wouldn't go on an evil empire. I would go in, I want revenge. To kill
wait, Greasy, you know how brown pandas are rare?
Can I respond?
Yeah, respond.
You know how brown pandas are rare?
So I actually really love that.
I just found one in the wild.
Let's bring up the Evil Arc. I actually love it.
I swear.
So we're not just gonna go past this Evil Arc like it was nothing. You went into the Evil Arc and went against your core values. You valued all these things in United Fortunes and how we should never own up to Axolotl. And there are literally clips and messages. I literally have a quote of you saying we should worship Axolotl under TK. Why should we trust you, TK? You went in your evil arc, and then you started going against all your values. Why should we trust you to be
Yeah.
a member of a team?
Yeah.
Why should we trust a person that
Yeah.
goes against their values of owning up to a person
Okay.
who wants to put everybody in slavery?
Fortune, can I?
Why do
Can
we
I?
want to
I'm
trust
sorry.
you, TK? You
Huh?
went into your evil arc, and the whole SMP,
Yes.
the whole SMP went
Yes.
against you, and you completely lost under pressure.
Okay.
Axolotl, your own guy who you were worshipping, literally left your own team,
That's not true.
because of you.
Can I respond?
The whole SMP was against you,
Can
TK.
I respond?
Because the SMP no longer wants to hear the narrative of you going into your evil arc. Your evil arc, the reason why your evil arc was such a big problem was because you went against everything you stood for.
Can I respond, please? Okay.
You can respond.
Okay, thank you. So, Fortune, I just want to say, I think this argument, stuff debate, or whatever you want to call it, is actually good and healthy. I would say. You might be like, "How's it healthy?" I'll tell you why. We need arguments in the SMP so we can move on, right? And if we never argued on the SMP, there will be no change, and nothing would happen. So I'm glad that we kind of even though we kind of waste our voice, like I waste my voice first. You know what I mean? So like even though we waste our voice, I mean it's natural for any argument, right? And I think this is actually healthy, whether you think that or not, because we need arguments on the SMP so we can stay healthy and stay, keep playing the SMP. Because if you got me, if there was no arguments, the SMP would be bad. Because people.
I understand. I think that we should have debates and dialogue.
Yes.
I just don't like debates where there's just one trolling saying "fuck you" the whole time.
Yeah. I think I think that's why this argument is really good because no one said "fuck you," right? Fortunately, like I didn't say it, you didn't say it. Like I think this argument was actually
I
mutual.
think that's
Do you
where we
agree?
end it. Fuck both of y'all. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But Fortune, do you agree
By
that?
the way, tell Mr. B that that
okay.
was an offensive PI because that was a weak push off.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. B, hold that. I think. Before
Wait,
you
did he
respond,
say was or wasn't?
Wasn't offensive PI at all.
it was an offensive PI at all. Who's someone?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
By the
Bro,
way,
the
is he
Bengals
gonna
went
keep
against
spreading
an easy team,
propaganda
so don't
because
hold on.
you see that Bengals win, Mr. B?
No. Okay. All right. Let's not talk
But he
about.
went
Hold on.
against the Miami Dolphins.
All right. Hold on. Before we go into the NFL, I think we need to continue this thing, Fortune, real quick. But Fortune, again, do you agree that I think this argument is mutual? Like, do you agree? Like, no one said fuck you.
Yes. Let's try to move on to the actual topic
All right,
itself.
here we go.
I understand.
Yeah, here we go. I just wanted to say thanks for that. Anyways, here we go. So, Fortune, to respond to that, right? About the evil stuff, right? And yes, I went against my Molos, and I actually think me and Axel actually never teamed. He didn't leave because of me necessarily. I think he left because he didn't have power. Seagull had the power. He had the book, and I think Axel was more chains. Okay, and I think another reason. I think Axel never said we teamed in the first place. He only said he would help me on my training arc, right? The reason he didn't do it is, one, he didn't have power, and probably most importantly, two, he wanted to be independent. He wanted to be solo. His whole Empire thing he did was solo. He said he wanted to be independent, so that's the reason. It's not because of me, I don't think. Anyways, so to respond, yes, I went against my moles, and the only reason I did that is to attack you because I felt mad. Should I have done that? No, that was wrong of me. But I did that, and I can own up to it because I can take accountability. Unlike some people on the SMP, that's definitely not a reference to Honeydew. So I can own up to that, and yes, that was wrong, and I think I should have not done that because I think that kind of hurts me in the long run because I liked when I was in a good arc, if you know what I mean. Like I felt like I actually changed. If we look at season 8 to now, there was change, and I think that kind of hoarded my change when I went to my evolve because if I was going back to the past. And I after the Ulk, I thought about that to myself, and I was actually upset with myself. By the way, which I'll admit that I was actually upset about this Ulk after I did it because I was like, damn, I spent so long changing for the better, being changing and being actually good. And I went to United Fortunes because, and it was just, what I mean, Fortune, I wasn't a good Hulk. I felt like, I was changing from always doing evil empires to actually being nice. You know what I mean, Fortune. Like I went in your team because of that, right? Fortune, do you agree on that so far? Okay.
Well, going back to your first. Wait, can I respond?
Not yet. I just want to know, do you kind of agree with that I was actually changing before I did the evil Hulk? Like I went in your team, and I felt like, can we agree that like I was actually changing from always doing evil empires to actually
Well, you
Uh-oh.
went into an evil empire, which
No.
didn't make you
No, I
change.
know the Fortune. That's what I'm saying. Before that, I'm saying before that.
Before that, you joined my team, which
Yes.
typically is the case.
Yeah, exactly. So we do agree that I actually changed before I went to my evil empire for the better of, instead of always being evil, I felt like I was actually good for once. You know what I mean?
Before?
So, Fortune, what I'm trying to say is before I went to my evil empire to try to hunt you down, right?
Yeah, that's normal, TK. That's just normal. That's not you changing. That's just normal.
No, no, Fortune, you don't understand. If I'm comparing season 8 to before I betrayed you.
You're talking about compared to season 8.
Yes.
Yes. Season 8. To be honest, I don't think there was any negotiations around you.
Mm-hmm. So, like, can we agree that before I did that evil empire thing, I changed heavily. I changed instead of,
Yeah, you changed. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Okay, that's all I wanted to hear. Okay, and I think that's
Did I change?
Yes, you did change a lot, like for the better, I would say, because you did,
That's good.
I think you changed for the better, even though you did, even though people, don't like the politics stuff you do. By the way, just to be hired if you can. I think it was a better change, and I asked for the change for a long time because I was sick of you always camping in shop. You know what I mean? And it was nice to see you actually making country and not always being in spawn. So I say you changed for better as well, and that's what I liked. I liked how everyone was changing for the better. Oh wait, but Mr. B, don't worry about that Axel because he's invisible. Everyone was changing.
Oh yeah, Axel's banned.
Yeah, and it was just
Oh
amazing.
yes, okay. Wait, I don't need to hide then.
No, I didn't. It's 7 for me.
Can I respond?
Yeah, but hold on. I just want to say I'm almost done with my point. Just people keep making me mad. Okay, about. Anyways, yeah. So we changed, and I think me going into my evil empire hooded me in the long run because I went from actually changing to then going back to my roots in season 8 where I just was doing evil empires and everything. And I like after I promise you, Fortune, soon after I did that, like the exact time after the war ended, I thought to myself that I
Don't
made a
give
mistake.
Axel member.
I won't. I thought to
Wait,
myself,
can I kill Axel?
no, hold on, I'm talking to Fortune. I got mad at myself, Fortune. I got mad at myself because I was like, I was doing all this change. I was doing all this change, and then I fucked up my change. I messed up. And I made a mistake. And I thought, and what made me even more mad is like, there's no way I can redeem. Like, I thought to myself, I was doing so good at redeeming myself. And then as soon as I did that, I was like, well, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I can't redeem myself. That's what I thought to myself. I swear. I couldn't. I felt like there's nothing I could do to redeem myself because people are just gonna be like, you changed and then you did not change. I went back to my. I feel like that's the problem when it comes to me is how
Don't give
I
him
get
member.
too.
Don't give him member.
I won't. I get too angry, and when I get too angry, Fortune, I go to this bad stuff. It still has happened. I feel like yes, although I think I hope you can agree with this, Fortune. Although I think I've changed a lot since season 8. Still, even though I did that, I think I still have lots to work on because before that, Fortune, before that evil empire, let's go back to season 11. Remember when I got pretty angry at you for some, I don't remember why. It was like I don't know exactly know why I got angry, but I got angry at you, and I was gonna destroy. I destroyed the library at the White House, and I didn't destroy the books, but I was going to. I was so close doing it. You remember that, Fortune?
Wait, is Axolotl still on Visitor?
History, of course, I remember that.
Yes. And what I'm saying is, that's what I need to work on is my angle, and when we do arguments, not up abuse and do that. And I still think to this day, although I didn't make the decision, it was on Nate. I think to this day, Fortune, I still did not get the justice from doing it because they only sentenced me to a day, and we had the same time, even though I did a worse crime. I think that's still, I think that's pretty upset, and I still think I should get time served for that, but we did not. Like, I don't know.
Yo,
I
I
don't
need you
know
to
if I
mute
should.
DC right now.
Actually, I take that back. I don't. Actually, I take that back a bit. I still think I should get time served, yes, but I think it's too late now because it's like you're not gonna really like if I went to jail for 2 weeks now.
TK,
I don't
this is
think.
kind of an emergency.
Okay, what, Mr.
Yeah,
Wood?
I feel like
I
our
need you to
case
mute
up in,
DC.
TK. Wait,
Maybe
can I say something?
Yeah, you do that. I just have to mute real quick. But I'll listen.
Okay, so
Yo,
Yes,
I
Mr. Bean?
found Axo.
the SMP
You did?
is a little bit,
Yeah,
Where is he?
should I kill him?
say this, it's a little bit fake.
Where is he? Where is he?
Because
Bro, I can kill. No, I can kill him when he's.
somebody,
Bro, I can get his
being
loot and
brutally
kill him, bro.
honest, you have to
Where
take
is he?
into accountability the members on the SMP.
I think you shouldn't. He's invisible.
There's not a lot.
Bro,
So
that doesn't matter though. I got killed when I was in Visitor.
we are basically saying, okay, now
Fine.
we're less than a member. We're gonna go
Do
-1
it.
for however much time. And usually,
Is it a
typically,
rule?
after one person quits
It's
or
not
after
really
one
do it.
person's like
But I
banned for like a
will
while,
give him a
what
warning though.
happens?
Do it. Do it as I speak.
I
Start
know.
attacking him. Start attacking him right now.
Whole SMP crumbled. You were on. Whole SMP crumbled. Like,
Yeah.
You're so dumb. I was underground.
guys on. We need people on.
Sorry, Mr. B. I didn't mean, like I had to give him warning because I didn't want him. I don't want you to kill him. Oh, I wanted you to kill him, but I didn't want him to just go. I didn't know you could do that. I want my loot back, and then he will try to ban you or whatever. Or say that doesn't count.
Yeah, because without.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I'll just camp here until he.
But just know next time if he rejoins, you can kill him.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
And I won't tell him to
You know,
leave.
that's that. But that's just my opinion on.
Yeah.
I feel like you definitely should have had a longer run if we're talking subjectively.
No, yeah, I agree. I think I should have faced like 2 or 3 weeks of Ohio, but I didn't get that, and they just sentenced me. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, yeah, Nate sentenced me the exact same day jail time I do, and can I tell you something? How bad that is? I got sentenced a day, and you got sentenced a day, and all you did is toxic. We both was toxic, but who destroyed the library? Me. So I just think that was unjustified, and that's biased in my opinion. And what I'm saying is, although I did that, and I mean, no, I didn't do that. Nate did that. Although Nate did that and gave me 1 day jail time, I don't think you can say this is stupid, but because it's kind of biased because I'm saying it out of my mouth. However, I think you might can agree with me. I don't think I should get jail time right now because I didn't do it. Like I'm not doing that right now. Like it's in the past. And it's not like, oh, it's in the past for 1 day. It's been a month. It's been more than one. It's been months since I did that. So you can't really send me in prison now because it's just like, for what at this point? Like, it's the past. Like, if I got,
actually been a year.
yeah, it's almost been a year. I don't know if it's been a year, but if it did, yeah. And it's just like, if that's the case, if I should say sort of daytime now, I mean daytime now with a higher degree, even though the court case is over and Nate was biased and he gave me a day, you know,
should I go down to his base?
Yeah, you can go to base. Although it's not illegal, I think, Fortune, that it just wouldn't make sense to me if I faced it time now, because it's like, well, if that was the case, then Nate should get banned from up abusing way back in season 8, you know? It just wouldn't make sense. Anyways, my point is, anyways, moving on from that, though, I think it really sucks that I need to fix this angle issues when it comes to, like, and I'm not going to do an excuse saying, well, I was just angry, you know, like, it's still my fault. I accept accountability. I should have not done that. It's not an excuse saying, oh, I'm angry, so that's why I did it. It's not an excuse.
Holy
But what
crap.
I'm saying is I want to change for the better and not do that. Because I like, can I be honest? Hold on, Mr. B, before you tell me, I think you knew. But to be honest with you, Fortune, I'm almost done. I think that I prefer being good than evil, actually. I'm not kidding. I liked my character development. I liked how I turned super evil to actually good. You know what I mean? So I want to change for the better. I want to stop doing those stupid stuff, and I will work on it. And like right now, I can't promise you, but I really hope I won't ever do that again, folks. And I hope I don't get angry and do that. And I will try my best. Next time I get angry, I'll leave, not quit, leave, and compose myself, and not do that again. That's my plan. Because I like being. I want a redemption. Does that make sense, Fortune? I want to be redeemed. I don't know how to describe it. Like I guess forgiven-ish, but like you can still acknowledge I did bad. Like you can still bring it up because like I still did bad. I don't think it should be like, well, people act like it never happened. Like I think we have to look back in the past because the past could be the future. Like I hate when respectfully I don't like when Nate says, well, that was in the past. Yeah, that is true, but that doesn't mean the past won't ever happen. Like to give you like an analogy, if you flipped
Bro, I
a
have to
coin
poop.
and it landed heads every time, when you flip it again, you're gonna think it does heads. So that's what the past thing. I want to be redeemed, and I want there to be a way where I can change and people can accept that I'm changing and acknowledge that I'm actually trying to change. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be always evil. And
Bro, wait,
what
listen.
what happened, Mr. B?
Can you like stop having this argument with Fortune, bro? Like it's
I
honestly
want
getting
yeah.
boring, and I need to talk to you bad.
Okay. Fushin. Any minute, Mr. B. I'm so close. Fushin, do you have anything else you want to say real quick? Because we need to end it. We need to wrap it up. Mr. B wants to talk to me.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess I understand what you're saying. Yeah, we need character change. So yeah, hopefully, our teams can go separate ways, but
Yeah.
eventually we can, establish that we are allies and not, go, yeah. So establish that we're allies and, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe
And
possible like trade deals and stuff,
Yeah.
in the future possibly, and yeah.
yeah, definitely. And I just hope that people can like today you acknowledged something about me that I liked. I like when you like you said I appreciate your hard work and barely it sucks because barely people even say that. Like barely anyone really acknowledges it. And you said that today and that meant everything because it's like thank you. So hopefully if I did change for the better, people can acknowledge it because then that makes me happy that and if that people acknowledge it and that makes me happy, I'm more likely doing that in the future. Anyways, I have to wrap this up. I'm sorry for tonight. I have to talk to Mr. B. Important. So goodbye.
See ya.
Okay, see ya. Alright, Mr. B, what is it?
2 netherite,
Wait,
a
hold on,
total
hold
of
on. Actually, don't say
undying,
it.
5 golden
Hold on,
apples.
hold on. I need to tell some people that they're bans. Okay, who's watching? Axolotl, if you're watching, you're bans. Seagull, I want to team with you, but if you're watching, you have to get banned for bits because this is important. If you play the SMP, I don't care who it is. If you play in the SMP and you haven't quit or anything, you're banned from the stream for now. Okay, thank you. Please leave, otherwise, we can face consequence. All right, Mr. B, go ahead.
Okay, wait until they leave.
Okay, they leave.
Did they leave?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, 2 netherite, totem of undying, 5 golden apples, speed potions, crazy base. Watch my stream.
Okay.
Or my share play. Or
Okay.
share screen.
Can I go? Oh, yeah. You're not screen sharing right now. Wait, can you tell me
I'm
the
not?
code so I can head my way?
No, because that's just gonna be. Because what if they still are in stream?
What?
Bro, look at this base.
Dude, you found a base? Okay, but like, oh my gosh.
Hold on. That's not it, bro. I'm gonna sleep through the night.
No, like, okay, I'm gonna head my way. Wait, coordinates? Where?
Totem, netherite,
Oh my god.
netherite scrap. Look.
Where is it? Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I wish I could TP you. Can you say on the stream it's like 4,000 what?
Prop 5,
4,000
sharp 4.
Wait, what's the Is it's negative? Wait, what is it? It's 4,000 and negative 2,000.
Oh my god. He has Fortune's book.
Did get it? This can be good. We can tell Fortune about this. Okay, be secretive. Okay, like don't let anyone know. Okay, what's the code? Don't tell me in the chat because people on. Is it positive 4,000 and negative?
Oh, Seagull lost all his stuff.
Okay, wait, hold on, Mr. B. Tell me the codes right now. Is it positive 4,000 and negative 3,000?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And
I
he
was
has
such
the
TPC.
My SMP journey.
I can't wait to tell Fortune. I don't want to tell you. So, Mr. B, please do this because this would be really good for our allies. We should do like a speech and say, even though we are kind of upset that you did betray me, we are allies, and we have to learn to forgive, and we have to give it to Fortune because he deserves it. Because well, I don't know about
I
deserving
know.
it. Okay, yeah, but can you agree that we should give it to him?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Because you know what this means? This means Fortune will be like, oh, he'll be, it would be a
I
nice
have to
like.
kill this because it got out. It'll be too suspicious if I don't.
Okay, just be careful. Be careful not getting caught. Okay,
Someone's here.
someone is. How? Seagull's at spawn though.
Okay, Seagull is. Wait, never mind. Because you know the brimming potion like noise when it goes
Yeah.
like. I just did that.
Yeah, but Seagull's not spawn. He's online. It's only you and Seagull. Yeah, we should be good because he's not on. Mr. B, how the like? And they can't say, "Oh, you used exploit," because I literally you play on PlayStation, so you can't really cheat. How did you do that?
So I have the compass to his village, and I
You
followed
what?
it.
You had the
Yes,
compass. That's why you wanted the
because he dropped
compass.
it when he died.
Wait, oh my god, you right. Oh my
And now
gosh,
I have the
Mr. B,
compass to my spawn.
don't. I know you don't. I don't know why I'm saying this because I already know you don't. But don't feel bad, even though I know you don't, because
Oh no!
he deserves
Oh
this.
my
He
god! I can
deserves
have
this.
so much gold.
No, because like Mr. B, he actually deserves this. Who's gonna kill you either way?
And no, he's not. Now he's not. At least.
Oh my god, this is perfect.
And bro, look at this for you.
Well, if they try to accuse you for cheating, you can at least tell them why. Oh, actually, maybe you don't have to tell them because I can just say, he told me why, and he's not cheating.
Yes, now I can make my helmet.
Mr. B was slain by a
God.
gas. I meant not Mr. B, it's Mr. Siegel. Wait, how did he get slain by a gas? How's he in the nether? I swear he was on spawn like
Bro,
260.
I'm actually scared. I keep hearing noises. Is Axolotl on?
No, he's not. Just stay crouched. I'm scared for you. If Siegel comes to that, they'll kill him.
Don't kill him? Oh,
No,
I don't
kill
know,
him.
bro.
I think.
I was gonna say.
I would recommend you
Yo.
killing Seagull if he goes to it.
Okay, yo,
But if you do,
I
think about
honestly might run.
here's
I keep
here's that.
hearing like wood break, bro.
No, just keep going. Just keep going. 'Cause no, he's not there. Here's what I would recommend, Mr. B, is kill Seagull, and if you get book from him, I don't know if he has book, but if he did, I would revive him or talk to him, but definitely revive. Like, don't keep him banned. Like, he's a good person. He doesn't deserve to die. Revive him, get all of his stuff back, and maybe even more for compensation. Because, like, I think Seagull's a good person. We should not keep him dead. Like, I think we should, like, almost instant web him, because he's been here for me for, like, a long time, and I would feel bad killing him, because he doesn't deserve it. Okay, he did nothing to us. But Axel, on the other hand, I don't know, because
Bro, no, I'm actually scared.
4
'Cause I
people
keep
are watching my
hearing it.
stream. Okay, guys, someone has to be playing the SMP. Like, if you guys play the SMP, you
All
banned
of
from my
them.
stream right now.
Just end stream, end stream, end
You're
stream.
right. You're right.